Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Their love story began like a classic Hollywood romance. They were young, beautiful, and successful.
He, a brooding heartthrob.
She, a rising star.
They met on the set of The Rum Diary in 2009. Sparks flew. Their on-screen chemistry translated into real-life passion. They became inseparable. The public was captivated by their whirlwind romance. They married in a private ceremony in 2015. It seemed like a match made in Hollywood heaven. But behind the glittering facade, cracks began to appear. Whispers of trouble in paradise surfaced. Their relationship, once a source of adoration, became shrouded in secrecy and speculation. The fairy tale was about to take a dark turn. In 2016, the world watched in shock.
Amber Heard filed for divorce. She also filed for a restraining order against Johnny Depp. Her allegations were explosive. She claimed Depp had been physically and emotionally abusive throughout their marriage.
The media went into overdrive. Heard, with a visible bruise on her face, became the face of domestic abuse. The court of public opinion was swift. Depp was labeled a monster. His career took a nosedive. He was dropped from major franchises. Studios distanced themselves. The #MeToo movement was at its peak. Depp became a symbol of powerful men abusing their partners. Depp, however, vehemently denied the allegations. He maintained his innocence.
He claimed to be a victim of Heard's manipulation. He accused her of being the abuser in the relationship. He said she was driven by ambition and a thirst for fame.
In 2019, Depp launched a $50 million defamation lawsuit against Heard. His legal team presented evidence they claimed proved his innocence. They highlighted inconsistencies in Heard's stories. They pointed to her history of alleged volatile behavior. They presented witnesses who contradicted her claims. Section 4. The Trial of the Century, Evidence and Public Reactions. The 2022 defamation trial was a media spectacle. Millions around the world tuned in. They dissected every detail. They analyzed every word. Social media became a battleground for supporters of both sides.
Harrowing testimonies were given. Audio recordings were played. The world heard arguments, accusations, and denials. Depp's legal team, led by the formidable Camille Vasquez, presented a compelling case. We chipped away at Heard's credibility. We presented Depp as a flawed but ultimately innocent man.
Public opinion began to shift. The #justice for Johnny Depp trended globally. People questioned the narrative that had been so readily accepted. The trial ignited a conversation about false accusations. It highlighted the complexities of domestic abuse.
It was like the whole world was watching, and everyone had an opinion. The trial really made people think about who they believe and why.
Section 5. The Verdict and its Aftermath. A reckoning for Hollywood? After weeks of intense scrutiny, the jury reached a verdict. They found both Depp and Heard liable for defamation. However, the jury awarded Depp significantly more in damages. This was widely seen as a victory for Depp.
His career saw a resurgence. He was welcomed back to the spotlight.
The trial's impact extended far beyond the courtroom. It sparked a debate about the role of the #MeToo movement. It raised questions about due process and the presumption of innocence. It highlighted the dangers of trial by media and the influence of social media.
The Depp v. Heard trial was a watershed moment. It forced a reckoning in Hollywood and beyond. It underscored the importance of listening to all sides of a story. It revealed the devastating consequences of both domestic abuse and false accusations.
It left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry and ignited a conversation about truth, justice, and the power of public perception.